Give you a quick little intro of how to use Unity. Um, I had imported some stuff. If you just right click on the project, import package, and it has the default ones here: vehicles, characters, cameras, effects, environment. They show up in the standard assets. These are things that I've bought. These are mesh effects. This is a city. Um, this is a soldier. When you click on some, you can see them down here. So, all right, so let's see. The first thing we're going to do is game object, create 3D object, terrain. Click on the terrain to center it. So we look at it. If you see over here, I have these. I can terrain tools. I can click here and create a mountain. And it'll keep growing as tall as I want it to grow. I can paint trees, edit trees. I have to add the tree. Yeah, which means you have to select which prefab, which object 3 is the object you want to use. So let's see, I'm sure they're named tree. There's tree 0, add. You can add another tree. Tree, I wonder what tree ground is. Must be the ground under the tree. Okay, if I want to paint terrain, paint texture, right here I can edit the textures that I want to use for the ground. Let's see what tree ground is. Tree ground is not a texture. Alright, so there must be a dirt or something. Ground, A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Alright, here we go. Now the ground is the color of the basic color of whatever. Right here, I'm going to have to. See, I don't know if I could paint them in the textures or the details. The details, you would add detail objects, which would be little plants, shrubs. So somewhere in here, I would be able to add another texture of a dirt. I don't know what that would say because I just brought all these in. I don't know what they're called. So rock must be named rock. Middle PQR. Nope, there is nothing named rock. All right. So let's place trees. Select the tree. Select the tree density, how many we want in each area. How big our brush size is. Tree height, do we want it random? Yeah, let's have it random. Color variation, let's variate the color. Wow, those trees are big. They're bigger than my mountain. So I can just create them just like that. Let's see here, details. Let's create some grass. Edit details, add grass texture. Now, when I come down here, see, I can just paint grass. Let's align the camera down here in the game. This is the game down here. This is the scene where you draw everything and then it'll be here. So let's align the camera with my view right now. Now when I hit play, you'll see these here waving in the wind. Automatically. Okay, so let's see. Now let's create right here our city outpost. Prefabs. Everything that's already put together is called a prefab. So I'm clicking and I'm looking down here to see what they look like. I just drag them over here. Okay, there's that. Let's see, shots. Street. For some reason, oh. For some reason, these were moving around the way they shouldn't be. Okay. All right, good enough. All right, let's put a third-person player, first-person player. Standard assets, first-person character. I drag my guy in right here. So now when I hit play, I now have a first-person character. I can walk over to the grass, watch it wave. Here's my mountains. Here's my trees that I put up over there. Now maybe I'll run through these buildings. Nope. Yeah, I don't get what, these are kind of messed up buildings. But anyways, that's how it is now. We'll hit stop. Now I want to show you something else that's kind of cool. Let's put something right in the middle here. This game object, create 3D object sphere. These things are not being created in the correct place for some reason. Okay, so I got my sphere over here in the middle. I am going to make it invisible. If I remove the mesh, if you take a look, you can see the scene right here. It's in the camera. If I turn the mesh render off, then it doesn't, the render means draw. So now it's not drawn. So now I've imported some 3D effects. Let's try effect number 12. We're going to drag it onto the sphere. Right here you'll see it says on this script, mesh object. It needs to know which one to operate on. So I'm going to drag the sphere over there. Now I have to edit the size of the particles. I don't want you to see that till we get it. So let's go 10, 10, 10. And we're going to turn off the mesh renderer on the sphere. Let's see how that works. Now we've got a floating magical effect. This here looks like it could be some kind of portal that would take us you have to adjust that a little bit, but there you go. Somewhere, you know, if you had that somewheres, that would look like a portal, right? Let's see what else we got. Anyways, there you go. That's how we make a terrain.